morning, Instagram, and we are live. Trying to get a better view. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Marjorie Barracks, coming to you live here on Instagram from my backyard. It's a little windy, but we're gonna manage. We are gonna manage. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Bobby, tell me how I'm looking. First time I'm doing this outside, and I'm a little bit petrified because, we have a Pepe around here. You know, the black and white thing that squirts. So anyway, I'm gonna turn around. I know it's gonna be a little bit different, but just wanted to do something different this morning to share my garden and lessons or lesson. Maybe one lesson today. I'll teach you something that I learned from the garden, from gardening. So, well, I'm not going to belabor it. People can jump on whenever you feel like it. And it will be uploaded for you to view later on Facebook and on YouTube as well. And the sun is bright and shining. The wind is blowing. So you're going to see different lighting going on here. But yeah, in my garden, when I start my gardening, there are a few things that you need to have, right? And I want to show you some of the things that I must have for my garden. So these are must haves, right? Where are we? Must have good old Epsom salt. Must have some fertilizer. This is the liquid Pro Mix, and this is organically based. Gotta have these. Gotta have some gloves. And yes, you're gonna have to have a watering can. And if you don't have any tools at all, these two is a must. Must, right? This one here. This is a genius tool for planting stuff. And this one here, see that? Ooh. This is a little claw thingy, right? You can rake the garden. It's good for if you don't want to bend your back too much. This is awesome. And let me come back around. And you have to have this. Especially on a sunny day when you're out here, you have to have this. It's a must. The days I don't have it, oh my goodness, the sun beats down on your head and you just get lightheaded and all of that. So you get a little bit of shade from that. Right? But what I want to share with you this morning, last week I talked about how I love to watch things grow. And as you can see over here, I planted these maybe the week of the 20th of May. And you can see my tomatoes over there doing just awesome. And there's some spinach. Those broadleaf things are spinach. And there's some salad mix thing right there. And I'm just going to give you a quick view here. Go back. There's my zucchini. This one is a yellow zucchini. Those are known as summer squash. And some strawberries. I picked about 3 this morning, and I think 4 earlier. So I probably get about 10 so far. And here we have another zucchini over there. And something I want to show you that I tried this year is I'm planting tomatoes, not potatoes, Irish potatoes as we call it in Jamaica, in a bag. So the bag that I bought the soil in, when I'm done with it, I just put some holes in the bottom, put some, and it's growing. Look at that. Hope you can see it very well. But, and I have some things in containers. I do quite a bit of container planting too. So, yeah. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So what I wanted to share with you this morning is hopefully Pepe doesn't come to visit. But as you notice, this is one of my peppers that I planted. Hi, Sister Leela, all the way from Barbados. Yeah, this is my pepper. This is a jalapeno plant. And I'm showing you this because this is my prized pepper right now. It's the best one of all. I think I planted maybe about 6 peppers. And this is the best of the lot, right? I'm just sharing my gardening tips, Sister Leela, and the lessons. And so these were planted as well. I'm not sure what these are, but they're peppers. Look at this. This is giving me heartburn. Whenever I see things like this, because this was planted the same time as this one, same day, same soil, same mixing of the soil. There's another one over there. These two have been struggling, and I put them in the sun. I take them out the sun, the leaves fall off. This one is like, I don't know. I'm still not giving up. That's me. When I'm out here, I don't throw anything away, and I give it my best shot. So this is in this nice big pot, and it's doing nothing. It hasn't grown much. Couple of leaves are coming. You can see right there. See those little tiny leaves? So I'm hopeful. This one is putting all around. I'm hopeful. But what I learned is that of all this garden, everything that's in it, the tomatoes, they have a certain thing about them. They're not bothered by much, right? You put them in the ground or a pot, they go for it. They're gone, right? Peppers, not so much. Peppers are very finicky, and they, years gone by, I struggled with them, and then I figured it out. And this year, I'm not sure what happened, but maybe it's the new thing, and I started them a little bit later too. But nonetheless, I am not going to worry about that. I'm still going to put some things there. But what I wanted to share with you is all these plants here have their own little thing, right? They're all individual. They're different. Even, we have tomatoes that are called Indeterminate. They grow and grow and they bear all summer long, right? Until the first frost. There are other tomatoes that are Indeterminate, and they just grow so much and they don't go any further, right? I'm going somewhere. Zucchinis, they are finicky as well. But if you get it right, hi Vicky, if you get it right, you can enjoy beautiful zucchini. I even see one zucchini here right now. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can get that. See that right there? There's a little yellow thing right behind the leaves. See that little yellow thing? So I'm hopeful for that, right? I'm hoping that I'll have zucchini in the next couple of weeks. But what I really want to share with you is, you know, with the tomatoes, one of the things that they love is this Epsom salt. Tomatoes and peppers, Epsom salt, right? I think it's a tablespoon to a gallon of water, and you just pour it all over them, all the way from the top to the bottom. And I usually get great results from that. Um, one thing that I wanted to share, one lesson, is that, just like we are individuals, right? Just like, Sister Leela, you have your personality. Vicky, you have your personality. I have my personality. God made us, right? With our special uniqueness. Right, Sister Leela? Uniquely. Unique. We are unique. And so are the vegetables, so are the plants. They need different things at different times, right? The tomatoes, I need to put a stick or a cage to prop them up, because once they get to a certain height, and you can see this already, I started doing that already, right? You can see the sticks there, and I tie them. You see that little green thing? I tie them up. Uniquely amazing. So I tie them, and as they grow, I keep tying them to the stick, right? The reason for that is, once they start fruiting, the fruit come on it, they'll fall down. Have you ever seen, you have seen people or yourself maybe plant some tomatoes or whatever plant, and it looked beautiful and it's going, and once it gets its fruit on it, it just falls over and everything is on the ground, right? This way, if you have a cage, like you see, I have a couple of cages over there, if you can see, wire cages, that will help stabilize, am I saying it right? Cause the plant to be stable, right? And when the fruit come on, it's even that needed more, right? And so the fruit isn't pulling the tree to the ground. I love that, because every one of you, and if you notice with peppers, totally different. That pepper tree can stand there and be laden with peppers, and it will be fine. Once you plant it properly, it will be fine. I've never had to stick my peppers, so to speak, right? I just leave them, right? Beans. I have some beans here. There is some beans right there. And I think those are green beans. I'm not sure. Could be yellow too. I plant them and then I forget what I did before I was able to stick them. But what I'm saying is, that bean, it looks kind of good right there, right? It looks awesome coming up. But as it grows, it's going to need something to wrap itself around to support it, right? In the same way as women, right? We need support, and we need different kind of support, right? Some people can just go without. I don't think that's natural, but some people can make it if they don't have anybody supporting them. And that's, as a will said, okay, whether you come or not, I'm going. And I get that part of it. But at some point, we need some kind of support and some encouragement. That's why I do my Saturday mornings. I was thinking about, people always say that question, ask yourself why you do what you do. I do it to support, to encourage, to build up, to lift up. Because the word of God says iron sharpens iron, right? So just like the plants need some Epsom salt, and some good old organic fertilizers, and we need to go in there with our little shovel, and we need to dig around the side, right? Cultivate around it. I am telling you, All of us need something at some point, right? We don't, if we need it all the time, 24 hours, 7 days a week, all our life, every day, there's an issue, right? But there's sometimes when you're going through something, or you're, even if it's something good, you want to celebrate. You want someone to come alongside you and celebrate. I feel really good when I put my pictures with my tomatoes or whatever, and people said, "Oh, Marjorie, your garden is so beautiful," and it encourages me, and it doesn't make me want to do it any better, because I put everything in it. When when spring comes, that's me. I'm out here, when I was at Renwood, same thing, right? But here, it's a little bit different. I had to start from scratch. I had to build this up, right? So my hubby was here with me, and he kind of put the boards in to make the beds and all that. I needed support. So, as woman to woman is what I do. Woman to woman support, woman to woman encouragement, woman to woman sharpening you, helping you, giving you a little this, giving you a little that. I love what Sister Leela does every 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, in the spirit of Naomi, just to come out there and to encourage. Sometimes you don't feel like doing anything. Sometimes you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I have to do that. But you know what? You get up and you go and you do it. And there's a sense of fulfillment, a sense of satisfaction that comes when you finish a project, when you do it, and you see. When I look and see this spinach here, and I have to harvest this today. I should have planted more of that, but I was just trying it. This is a new, a neighbor of mine gave me in the old neighborhood. It is awesome. And there's another one over there. Those little fine leaf things right there. That's spinach. That's your regular spinach, and it's not doing so well. It's starting to flower. I don't know why. I'll have to figure that one out. But I say all of this to say that I want to encourage you. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, right? Sometimes help just comes. Sometimes help just comes, by a phone call. Somebody will call you at the right time. Somebody might send you a card. In the old days, we used to send cards. We don't do that anymore. But it's lovely. My friend Julie Hope, she still sends cards out. And last year, at some point, I was having one of those days, and she sent me a card. Actually, she called me, and 2 days later I had a card in the mail. And the funny thing is, before she called me that day, she had gone out to mail me that card, and she just said, "Let me give Marjorie a call. I haven't talked to her in a while." And she called me at the exact time that I needed. And I heard the phone, and I said, "I'm not going to answer it. I don't want to answer the phone. I don't want to talk to anybody." And I said, "You know what? Put that away and grab your phone." And it was Julie. Such an encouragement, right? So just like the plants need all they need here to grow, so do we. We need the encouragement. We need a scripture here in the right time for the right season, right? We all need it. Male, female, whoever, we need it. We all need some kind of encouragement. So this is my little thing for you today. I just want to show you what's growing here and how I'm growing it. And it's like I'm out here all the time. I come out here probably about 8 o'clock, and I probably go inside about 11 o'clock. I'm out here digging around, pulling up weeds, and sometimes I liken that to my spiritual life, right? If I did what I did out here in my garden for my spiritual life every day, right? Where would I be? But you know what? I'm picking it up again. I was lax there for a minute, but I am getting in there again. I got my sister Leela over there, all the way from Barbados, encouraging me and all of that. And, my condolences to you, Sister Leela, and your family. Stay safe and come back to us soon. But enjoy your time with your family. I know it's not like a fun time, but you know, um, make the most of the time with your sisters and your siblings and your mom. Um, God bless you, Sister Leela and Vicky, for coming on. This was awesome. I think maybe I'll try doing it again when they get a little bit bigger. Maybe in a month or so, I'll do another garden um, live. So that's all I have to say today. It's a beautiful day up here. The wind is nice and cool. I could stay under this tree. Maybe I should put a chair under here and sit here. But lovely seeing all of you. And just enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay safe. We're open now. We can go shopping. People are going crazy, but I get it. They want to get out and spend some money, be among people, kind of thing. Just enjoy the rest of the weekend. God bless you, and we'll catch up later. Bye.